Hello and welcome, my soul tribe. I'm going to do just mini zodiac messages looking into what is being hidden from you at this time. So maybe you have a situation in mind or a specific person. Keep in mind to receive only what aligns, release anything that does not align with you. Okay. I know right now there's a lot of shadow work happening within the collective. There's a lot of energies that are easily triggered. So if you're feeling like at this time you're very sensitive, or you don't feel kind of grounded, maybe this isn't the best zodiac series for you, okay, or messages for you. I just kind of will put that out there. But remember only to receive what aligns, release anything that doesn't align with you. That could be for somebody else. So for my Aries viewer, what do you not see at this time? Highest and best messages. We have studying, school, studying new things, expanding knowledge on a topic, interest in books. Okay, so for some of you, I'm getting a few messages. Some of you, there is someone studying you, or studying what you like, or studying the books that you read, reading the books that you like. Okay, that's a message that's coming through there. Someone could be hiding from you too, that they're studying a particular topic at this time, or they're going to school for something that's of interest to them. Somehow I feel you're the inspiration for this Aries, okay? Whether it's they're studying you, your interests, or you have opened up the door for them to some sort of interest that they're studying. It could be tarot, it could be astrology, it could be energy, it could be healing. But I feel like just like this book is opened up, you've opened up this person's world to something that they're really quite interested in. They're studying it, they're taking notes, they're expanding their knowledge on this. If you're in a spiritual connection with this person could be trying to figure that out as well. So they're doing some studying on that. But this is somebody who, they like to study. I mean, they could be researching on a computer, that's possible, but this is pointing out books in particular. So this could be somebody who loves to go to the library, okay, or bookstores, where they have like tons and tons of books. They like to study different topics. It's like they don't just want to know the shallow end of things. Like they don't want to just get a brief description of something. Like they want to dive deep. So this could be a water sign. This could be an air sign. Doesn't matter. Could be any sign. But this person's like super interested in something you've opened them up to. Okay. I'm also in studying, I'm seeing the word yin stick out. So it could be even exploring more about masculine and feminine energy and their yin energy. Okay, so their feminine energy. For some of you, there could even be someone who you consider to be karmic in your life, and this person is studying what you're, like they're studying you, you don't know it, but like they're being inspired by you, and they're starting to explore more of the topics of interest and things that you're talking about. Okay. But whoever this is, they're like fixated on this. That's the energy that's coming through. Okay. Overall, though, I feel like it's going to be a positive thing for their soul expansion and growth, maybe for your connection if you're connected with this person in a relationship. This person's healing. It feels very positive. Maybe initially the intentions, like if it is someone karmic, initially their intentions might not be positive, but I feel like there's an alchemy that happens along with them studying or learning, evolving and growing within their consciousness. So that's good. That's really good. All right, let's see for Sagittarius. What are you not aware of at this time, Sagittarius? Clinging, not letting go, attachment. Okay, this could be you clinging and holding on to somebody, or somebody holding on to you here. If it's not in your physical experience, it could be certainly in your energetic world. There is somebody holding on very tight to you. This could be an ex, this could be a current partner, somebody's codependent on you. Someone who has a lot of shadow in their world, and they're trying to like hold on to your light. be that as well. So setting boundaries, energetic boundaries, I feel would be very important with this person. Some of you, it's time to be really honest about the connection that you have or any sort of codependency that you have. Okay, that's some shadow work that maybe you're working on. Somebody, I'm feeling a headache. Somebody could be trying to like energetically influence you at this time, or put some sort of trying to like control your experience. Okay, somebody's controlling. Maybe you get headaches around this person. Okay, because they are coming from a place of ego and fear and attachment, and like, because control is about fear. Okay, maybe for some of you, when you are around this person in the physical, they appear to be detached, or they appear to be a certain way, but actually energetically, like their intention, you can feel, and it's very clingy. Some of you have to clear energy of an ex because they're still holding on, because I'm feeling it in the back body. Okay, so dissolve energy cords, seal your energy field, dissolve any negativity, spiritually protect yourself. Ask your guides to assist you as well if this was a particularly tumultuous relationship or connection. And release that energy to source light to be transmuted or neutralized. So if it is someone that you still have to deal with, like you have children, like you share custody or something, or a business or something with this person, then ask for the energy to be neutralized and balanced between the two of you. But even if like you encounter this person like once a week or something like that, clear your energy, dissolve the energy cord, and seal your field with light, golden light. Okay? Some of you, this doesn't have to be a romantic partner or an ex. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be a fan. So that's just something for you to be aware of. So trust in how you feel energetically, because this person may not be presenting themselves authentically to you. Okay? And some of you, be careful. This could be somebody who's obsessive. So, stay safe, protect your energy. Okay? Receive all the support that you require. Okay, to help yourself release this energy. Even if it's like you're doing an energy ceremony and you feel like you want some of your spiritual friends with you, supporting you, helping you to release this energy. Or, maybe you have like letters or something from this person that you want to burn, but you want kind of to have that support from your team, your spiritual team, but also like your friends as well, your spiritual friends. Then call them in, or have them over and do some sort of ceremony here if that's what aligns with you. Okay, but this person's giving you headaches. That's what I feel. Or this energy, not this person, because it could be completely subconscious energy, where they're not aware of the energy they're sending. So neutralizing the energy and releasing it with like harmony and balance and love is going to be better than like releasing it in a very passionate way, because then that can come back at you. So just, keep things calm. Okay, and surround yourself with love and support, with your spiritual team, the highest frequency and light, with your, maybe some of you like have a mentor or teacher, or maybe there's like a Reiki practitioner or healer, or somebody can assist you with this. I just feel like you don't need to do this alone. Okay? Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead to Leo. So for my Leos, what is hidden from my Leos, or my Leos not aware of at this time? In denial. Okay. Something that you're not seeing. See the power of this reminds me of the Two of Swords in the tarot. And in the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded. And she has the two swords kind of crossed over like this. And the power of that is you're going within to your internal world to receive your answer about something. Now, this could also be somebody in your experience in your life that is in denial. Maybe somebody you've been trying to help. But it's kind of this person's journey. I mean, you can be an example, right? But this person has to walk their path. I feel like there could be some shadow work too that you've been in denial about, Leo, that's important you address at this time. All with love and compassion, with patience and kindness, and shadow work can go deep. So sometimes, you know, having a therapist or working with a healer, working with somebody that can help ground you and hold the space for you to navigate the shadow work's also very important. But you'll know if this is someone around you who's in denial, okay, or if this is you, like some sort of shadow work that you have to address at this time. It's not just you, the whole world is being presented with shadow work right now. But if this is someone in denial, it could be somebody that you're trying to communicate something to and they're not open to hearing it. So maybe you're in a relationship with somebody and you're wanting to break up, or there's something you're wanting to express. This person's just, they're not hearing it. Either they're not in your vibrational level, they have some sort of energy blockage, they're not listening, they're not looking, you know, they're in a lot of fear energy, right? But maybe now is not the time that they can actually receive your message, is what I'm hearing. Some of you, there's just some habit you have to change, like, you know, maybe it's like a sugar addiction or something that you know would bring about a healthy change in your experience, and it's not something like as intense, because you hear in denial, you think that's something intense. It could just be something that you're like, you're not quite seeing, but you know, if you make that quick shift, that change, that little adjustment, it'll make a big difference in your experience. Okay, so go within and listen to your higher self, listen to the wisdom of your body, receive all the support that you require at this time, you know, but, you know, be true to yourself, be honest and authentic with yourself, because I feel that will be revealed. Or for some of you, it's just the acceptance that somebody's not going to receive your message right now, and they have to kind of walk their own path, and you have to have that healthy boundary of like where you end and where they begin, so that you're not frustrated and staying stuck in a pattern with this person. And that's not saying like they won't shift, right? Or like it's going to be a long time. I'm not saying that. I just think right now there could be somebody you're currently dealing with that they're just not interested in what you have to offer them, or they're not interested in hearing your wisdom, because they're just at a different place or vibration right now. There's a vibrational mismatch with this person. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead to Taurus. So for my Taurus viewers, what are my Taurus viewers not seeing at this time? It's important for them to see. Okay, we have blocked. Wanting access to one's social media. Interesting. No access. So somebody who had blocked on social media might be trying to find access to your social media. I'm getting like through other people. Okay, so friends of friends, things like that. That's something to be aware of. I don't feel like their intentions are positive. Okay, you blocked them for a reason. But yeah, it just feels like there's somebody on the outside trying to get back into your life. Or it's not, or they're trying to like find out more information. Like if this is an ex that you blocked, they're trying to figure out if you're with somebody, you know, or they're like they're like spying. They're just like trying to figure out information or ways to access information about you. Not the best energy, Taurus. So yeah, I would just make sure, or if you were kind of like on the fence about whether or not to block somebody, maybe this is a sign that if it's somebody that's, you know, kind of toxic or an ex that you're like, oh, well, we could be friends, but, you know, do I really want you in my business? Probably not. You know, I would stand pretty strong in that, you know, that decision. Some of you, it's multiple people that want access. Some of you, it's like it's an ex-friend or a family member that was maybe toxic or something like that. But access denied from you, Taurus, okay? And for very few of you, I don't think this is many of you. If there was an ex that you were trying to get information on, or you were blocked or rejected or denied, that was for your protection, okay? That was the wrong path. Not the wrong path. That would have been, what's the word? A more difficult path for you, a more painful path for you. I don't feel like going backwards is the way for you here, Taurus. That's basically what I'm saying. So you can even look on my Instagram, My Soul Tribe Tarot, no extra characters, no extra letters. Of course, there are scammers out there, so be aware. But a few posts back, I channeled on rejection and how it's protection, and I there's a whole thing on it. So check that out. If that is you, if you do feel like you've been blocked from somebody's life, or, you know, I'm getting it has to do with technology. Like it has to do with phone number or social media, but it's for your protection. So I would, you know, trust that. But do check out that post because I think it would help. The other message that we have was balance. So creating balance is important in your life right now, Taurus. I feel like this has to do with serenity, balancing out your energy, also balancing out like your work-life schedule, finding that balance, finding even the tiniest breaks, even if you're incredibly busy, the tiniest breaks, the moments to breathe out. You know, if you're by water or you can get to water, finding time to, I'm seeing like you going to like a place where there's water, like a beach or a pond maybe, and just being by the water and like actually like touching the earth or the stones around you to just kind of ground and balance and with nature. Some of you, it is also emotional balance that's important, and the water helps with that. So, you know, just being in kind of a serene and peaceful place is helpful for you emotionally balancing too. If you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling triggered at this time with just like everything, like the chaotic energy, just taking time to breathe out, relax, and like I say with everyone, you know, be open to receiving any sort of assistance or help, you know, from therapy or from anyone that can assist you, you know, with the right intentions, to help bring balance into your experience or your energy. Could be a Reiki practitioner, could be a healer, could be a therapist, you know, if you feel like you're at that sort of level. But I more so feel like you're kind of trying to integrate your experience right now and balance out your emotions and just take some time to breathe out. So go to a beautiful space to do that, okay? So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Let's go ahead and see. Because I feel like the person that you blocked was way out of balance, okay? And keep in mind right now is like a very shadowy period. So they're, you know, keeping distance from that person is important for you, okay? Right, let's go ahead and focus on some of you yoga as well. If you like yoga or you feel inclined to, you know, practice even like tree pose or something like that, that is a balancing position, that might be something that's important for you to do. But listen to your intuition, okay? Because it feels like simplicity is what's needed. All right, let's go ahead to Capricorn. My Capricorn viewers, what is hidden from my Capricorn viewers at this time? Highest and best messages. Okay, we had action, and it kind of showed up in reverse, but I'm not going to take it in reverse. We have reconciliation, travels, and movement. Some of you, there might be some unexpected trip that is coming up here, somebody traveling towards you. Some of you, it's like you have plans for travel, but there was a delay since it was in reverse. There's going to be some sort of delay here. There's some sort of unexpected movement that is someone either coming towards you, or you're going to feel a call to action soon, Capricorn. Some of you, it's an opportunity to travel and you're very excited about it. You're very excited because maybe you have felt kind of stuck in your life in some sort of way or in some sort of cycle, and this offers some expansion, and so you're pretty excited about it. Some of you, before you travel, make sure that, you know, everything's good on your car. You know, that's something that's important to check out. Some of you, you've been ignoring something with your car. Maybe address it. Okay, that could be something else. If you've been ignoring some weird noise it's making or something that you know is important, your oil change, maybe, you know, it's time to do an oil change, something like that. Just like you can listen to energy, you know, you can listen to your vehicles and what they need to. Okay. But yeah, some of you, it's just like you require a change of scenery at this time. You require a change of scenery because your energy is expanding and upgrading. And so you need some change. Like you're ready for some change here. And maybe again, like after a period of like pause, there's going to be some forward momentum and movement. Some of you are even moving through like outside of your comfort zone. You're moving outside of like your egoic fears, because on the bottom of the deck we have the ego. Okay. And some of you, yeah, someone's going to reconcile with you that you didn't expect to come back into your life. Some of you, you're also realizing you're kind of stepping into your authority and your power, and you're making changes and you're taking action now after not taking action for a while. It's like maybe you've been too much in your feminine. You're balancing it out by stepping into your masculine and taking action towards something that feels aligned and important for you. It feels very freeing. So a lot of freedom, I feel, is coming through here for you, Capricorns. Okay, so let's go ahead to Virgo. So for my Virgo viewers, what are my Virgo viewers not seeing at this time? Well, you're gaining clarity, and it's bringing you balance. Maybe it has to do with the location, but you're gaining clarity. I feel like you've gone within recently, and this is alignment with your bonus reading that I did. Because if you see through this crystal ball, it's reversed, right? That image is reversed. So I feel like you're learning to go into your internal world and clear and your energy and find your wisdom within. And that's then translating to your external world. Okay. Some of you were avoiding feeling into your heart space and feeling the things you didn't want to feel to clear them out, so then you would have a clear mind as well. But you are gaining your clarity. And maybe you don't see this yet because you could be in that process of releasing emotionally right now. Just like Taurus, for you too, we have water energy. Could be really helpful for you to balance, to find some peace here, or find some clarity, okay, for some of you. And it doesn't have to be like a big body of water. It could be like a little stream. But there's this sense of in a space where it feels serene, where it's quiet, you'll find your clarity. Okay, but I also get, yes, you have clearing to do within the emotional heart space. Maybe certain energy centers have felt blocked lately, but once you clear those, then you gain your clarity. And it's very refreshing, okay? I feel like you've been carrying around a lot of density, so this will be incredibly refreshing for you. Some of you are also going to be opening up your third eye or opening up to more of your gifts and abilities too. Your clairs, your clair abilities. Yeah. So with the clair abilities, there's clairvoyance, which would be the third eye, clear seeing, where you have dreams about things that, you know, visions, and you see it not through your physical eyes, but you see it through your mind's eye. There's also clairsentience, which is clear feeling. You feel things before they happen. You get a sense of people's energies. You're very sensitive. Your body is like this incredible instrument to let you know about your environment or situations, or wisdom of how you're feeling, right? There's also claircognizant, which is like you just get a download. Something just drops in and you just know it. It's not like you're thinking about it, you're searching for it, it just pops in. And it's high vibrational. You know, your intuitive voice is going to be very empowering and calm and loving, unless like if there's a situation where there is like some sort of danger and it's like, don't turn left or something like that, that's different. But what I'm getting for you, there's very soothing energy here. But if you hear something on repeat, okay, like a broken record, and it creates a lot of anxiety and fear, that's a fear voice, that's an egoic voice. So it's important to distinguish between the two. But yeah, your clair abilities, your claircognizance, your clear knowing, your clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairsentience, clear feeling. There's clairgustance, which is like taste. Like your extrasensory taste. So like, an example of that would be like, let's say you're not sure what you want, you're not sure what you want for dinner, and then all of a sudden like you taste, strawberries, and it's like your body's craving strawberries. You're like, oh, you know, I want to have strawberries as a side, or strawberry dessert, or something like that. Or, you know, you're watching a movie or a show and they're eating something and you can taste it like on your own tongue. That would be an example. There's also clairaudience, or maybe clairgustance is actually the nose. Maybe it's the nose. It's your sense of smell. It could be that as well. Like when an ancestor's around and you can smell like their pipe smoke, or you can smell certain things that remind you of them. But then there's also clairaudience, which is hearing, you know, hearing messages, like hearing your inner voice. And again, that would be loving and empowering. Anything low vibrational would be kind of ego feeding or demeaning, or not from a place of love, basically, or a place of wisdom. Yeah, the ego kind of wants to separate. That would be more something shadowy or something low vibrational or subconscious. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be figuring out your clair abilities, or that's going to be something coming online for you, and it's going to help you to navigate the world in a different way with greater clarity of understanding and knowing what you want, what you feel, the wisdom of your body. Okay, so that's what I sense for you here. Oh, there's also psychometry too, where you can touch items and you can pick up information. That's another thing that you might develop too. plenty of things in the intuitive world when it comes to gifts and abilities. That's just a very general, basic understanding that I shared. You can go into, great detail. Mediumship, you can go into many different gifts and abilities, but you could be opening up to that, or it's just simply you're finding your clarity in a situation. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Well, let's go ahead to Pisces. For my Pisces viewers, what are my Pisces viewers not seeing at this time? Highest and best messages. Confession. Okay, someone has something to confess to you. Interesting. Or maybe you have something to confess to somebody. You want to have a heart-to-heart to someone, or somebody wants to confide something important with you. Like they might see you as like a spiritual mentor, spiritual person who they can trust with sharing this information. Interesting. And I feel like it's something they might like have some shame around, is what I'm sensing. So I think this is to prepare you for it, Pisces. So for instance, like someone confessing their sins, like that's what's coming up. Like somebody saying like, oh, I'm married, but I felt I'm dreaming about this person, or I had desire for this person, or that's just an example. It may not be that. It could be one of your married friends though that like had an affair and they're confessing that to you. Ooh. Yeah, prepare yourself, Pisces, because somebody's gonna emotionally share something. For some of you, this could be a love confession. But I do feel like it's something you have to prepare for, Pisces. It's very private. It's something very private, something very intimate. So, anything else Pisces needs to know about this? I feel like you're going to take it kind of one step at a time, and you're going to find some humor in this, and maybe even make this person laugh, because maybe it's not that big of a deal to you at least, but to this person it's a big deal. Like they're feeling a lot of emotions. So I think it's more you need to kind of energetically prepare yourself that this person's going to be very emotional. But you mean by like you're intuitive, you might have been like, yeah, I knew. Yeah, I know. Like, and there might be this like humor or this relief that comes up from this. Yeah, because I kind of get the sense that you already had an idea about this. Some of you, it's like your boss, or it's like somebody, a coworker, somebody at work. Okay, interesting. All right, that's all I'm getting there, Pisces. Let's go ahead to my Cancer signs. What is hidden from you at this time? Chit chat. Over dinner, drinks, or wine. You have a date coming up soon. Somebody wants to chat with you. Ooh, for some of you, this is an ex, and they want you to hear them out. Maybe they ghosted. Maybe they did something, and they want to share their side of the story. I'm getting that you've been intimate with this person before. This doesn't look like a first date. Okay, just with like how close they are. And you're kind of in your Queen of Swords energy here, I'm sensing. Where you're like, okay. You see like his cup is forward. His glass is like forward, like he's putting it out there. And she has it back kind of in her hands. Like she's not willing to give her cup of love, okay? Or maybe even express how she feels. Like you're just kind of taking it in. If this was like a new date, it could be a new date and somebody expressing they have feelings for you, getting to know you, but you're still a little standoffish is what I'm sensing. Maybe you feel something's like not fully aligned with this person. Okay, I feel like too, this person could be very nervous. Your cup is filled more than this one, than this person's. So I think you're like kind of weighing whether or not this person is a vibrational match, if this is balanced, if this is what you want. Some of you, it simply is just a date coming up that you didn't expect, right? But you're taking your time to feel through this, especially within your heart space, listening to the wisdom of your body. Like, you're hearing this person out, but you are not sharing how you feel. You're just observing. You're observing them. You're also observing your intuition to make sure that they are being honest, being truthful, and knowing how you feel too. Okay, some of you, it's not that deep. It's just a date. You have a date coming up. Or you're, if you're with somebody and you haven't gone on a date in a while, they're going to ask you, to go out on a date, and it could be a surprise. You could have just gotten your nails done too, like almost like a Bordeaux color, or some shade of red or burgundy. You both could love red wine. Yeah, I think this person's just trying to like put it all out there, like they have nothing to hide because they got their hands on the table like that, but you're just kind of feeling through it. Okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah. So, my Scorpio viewers, highest and best messages. What is hidden from my Scorpio viewers at this time? I did see exhausted, so some of you, you're running on caffeine, you're running on fumes. Time to rest. Time to get good rest. Okay? Have a nice routine to help you relax. If like you can't sleep well in your bed, maybe cleanse the energy of your bed, rearrange your room, look into feng shui, wash your sheets, wash your pillows. Maybe you need to get a new bed set, something like that. But some of you, it's like you're so exhausted, like you're just sleeping on your mattress. You haven't even made your bed. You're so tired. So make sure you're resting, recharging, listening to your body. Okay, what else for my Scorpio viewers? Oh, we have bad influence. Okay, this means that's why you're exhausted. Around wrong people, unhealthy relationship, engaging in unhealthy habits. Some of you, it could be around people that are energetically draining. So kind of take notice of that. Make sure you're clearing and protecting your energy, releasing energies that are not yours. But for some of you, you've upped your vibration, and so you have to make changes with your diet or what you're eating or drinking. If you have a high vibration, usually you can't drink that much, okay? You feel it stronger. So it could be that. It could be some just like habit changes, okay? It could be setting healthy boundaries with people that you feel are kind of toxic or energetically draining. But it's being aware of like your energetic world and how the people around you are influencing your energetic world, and then taking those empowering steps to shield, protect your energy and set those boundaries with yourself and others who might be exhausting you. Okay? The people around you do affect you, so maybe it's time for a new social circle. It's time to expand, especially for those of you, like, if you have, like, currently, like, you've quit smoking or you've quit drinking or there's some habit you've changed, but the group that you're around does all that, I don't know that it's helpful for you. So you might be looking into that a little bit of, like, maybe there are friends that can align with activities that you like to do. Like, maybe this group of friends, they love to go to the bar and you're not really into that anymore. You want to do something different. So there might be a new social group that you're going to be meeting here that will have a positive influence on you. Okay, have a better influence on you. That's kind of what I'm sensing here. And for some of you, it's just listening to your body and making healthy changes for, the wisdom of your body when it comes to your habits. So there's some healthy changes that are going to come up here. And you're going to be more aware of your body's needs, rather than ignoring your body's needs. You're going to be listening to your body. When you're exhausted, you're going to rest. You know, you're going to start saying no more to people so that you can honor your energy levels. Okay, and that's a good thing. It's a really good thing, Scorpio. Okay. Let's go ahead to Gemini, to my Gemini viewers. What are my Gemini viewers not seeing at this time? Highest and best messages. Karma. So karma is playing out right now in your experience. Okay, we have mask on the bottom of the deck, not being what they post to be, feel, deception. So you might be dealing with a lot of karmic energies at this time, and it's funny because I am guided to do another one of these, looking into, like, if you're dealing with a karmic energy, some guidance around that. Karmic energies, you know, they teach us lessons, help create balance, and for many of us, empower us to move forward or to speak up for ourselves. Karmics come in all different shapes and forms: family members, romantic partners, friendships, all sorts of experiences, because we learn lessons in many different ways. You might also see people that have wronged you receiving karma at this time, or just seeing more karmic balance overall. You're noticing more karmic balance in your experience. Some of you, karma is something that maybe has been in your orbit, but you haven't really researched or looked into. Maybe that's something you want to explore. Maybe some of you, you're learning about, like, your own actions, behavior, energy that you're putting out into the world, because certain things are being reflected back to you. You know, the energy you're putting out, you're receiving, almost in like a mirrored way. And that's really helpful for, like, your development, your awareness of your own energy and how you're feeling and what you're putting out into the world. You know, it's like you're not responsible for other people's actions. You're responsible for your response, right? So that might be something that's important to know at this time. Some of you are just learning about karmic energies and lessons, and you're just kind of exploring that right now too. Others of you, maybe you've been in a karmic cycle, you're learning about that, or you've been dealing with somebody who is karmic, and it's not anything, because that's a brick wall, like, it's not going to move forward, you know? And so you're going to kind of come to that place of, like, okay, what is this teaching me? How can I do things differently? And, like, for instance, if this is someone who doesn't want to evolve the connection anymore, I think you're kind of agreeing or kind of accepting that and being like, okay, this is something karmic, and I've outgrown it, and I've learned my lesson, I'm ready to move on. I feel like it's very, it's like when the realization happens, it's just like, oh, like, it's very light. There's not a lot of heavy emotion around this. It's just like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, I get it. You know, you're having these light bulb moments in your experience, and we're always learning and evolving and moving through things, right? But for some of you, there's a karmic pattern you're identifying, and you're like, I realize now. Like, I realize why I was stuck in that cycle. I realize that lesson. I realize, you know, how I've outgrown that. Like, you're kind of amazed. You're kind of amazed with how this is unfolding. Some of you are receiving a lot of really, you know, positive experiences because of the kindness and love you put out there. Okay, so that's what I have. Okay, was that Gemini? I believe that was Gemini. Now Libra. Now, if I confuse these two, there's a reason. Okay, it could be vice versa. So that's something to be aware of here. Okay, so Libra. So for my Libra viewers,